Good morning. We are here today at City Hall in Miami, Florida. If you guys remember last episode, we were able to interview the mayor, Mayor Francis Suarez. Again, huge shout out, thank you for your time. And yeah, they actually contacted us after that interview and they asked to do a deeper interview today here at City Hall. So super grateful, again, for the city of Miami to recognize us at Play, what we're doing for the community and really all over the country in terms of bringing people together through a beautiful game of soccer. And so yeah, I don't know too much about what they're going to be asking, but you know, just go in there, talk with the representatives of the mayor, and yeah, we'll go from there. Go time.
What inspired you to build Play?
What inspired me to build Play was this idea of giving access to anybody and everybody to play soccer on their terms, right? We live in an economy now where we live in instant gratification, right? Everything with Netflix, Uber, etc. But soccer is something that it hasn't really been up to date with that. So we feel like playing soccer should be as easy as ordering an Uber driver. And so that's kind of what inspired us.
And what would be your message to the city of Miami?
My message to the city of Miami would be to keep going, right? To keep on with that sort of mindset of being forward thinking, that just because, you know, government sometimes moves slow doesn't mean that we have to be that way. We can be the standout. We could be the ones that do things differently and let others copy us, right? We'll be the ones that lead by example. And yeah, I think the future is bright for the city. That was good. Quick and easy. I love it. That was good, and it actually got me thinking even more about just how influential the leadership of the city of Miami has been, kind of not only for Play, but just for technology companies and startups that are either started in Miami or flocking to Miami. Miami is a very forward-thinking city, right? And I think that as a startup, we need to be moving and moving. We always need to be doing. And if you don't have kind of leadership and government behind you that promotes that sort of movement, then you know things are going to take a little longer, and it's, you know, you're not going to be able to get to your mission as quickly. So shout out again to the city of Miami for just everything that they do, and yeah, we out to the next one.
There he is.
What's up, JC?
What's up, bro?
How you doing? You ready?
I'm excited.
Got a big day ahead. Big 24, 48 hours ahead.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned, guys.
Let's go get it. All right, JC, where are we heading?
Are we giving them the location?
I mean, it's not the most glamorous location, but
I mean, we're going to Houston, baby.
Houston, Texas. Let's go.
We got some people to talk to, stuff to see, so you guys will see all of that.
Some deals to close.
Deals to close as well. So.
And we got a big night
man.
tonight.
Dude, what a game! Should we tell them where we're going?
Nah. That'll be a surprise. That'll be a surprise.
Just the chef, baby.
The chef's gonna cook.
Let's go. I think this flight's from like the 70s. I swear, I've flown out of Miami so many times, and I've never been here. Tradition every time I get on a plane.
You gotta touch it.
Yeah.
Kiss the badge, right?
Wow. Yeah. Got upgraded to the big seat. All right, here we are.
Let's go, bro. We got the big seat.
He's freaking out on the flight. That was sick. That was awesome, JC. So I'm here just kind of reflecting on my interview last night with the mayor of Miami, Francis Suarez. Huge shout out to you. Thank you for giving me your time and just dropping wisdom. I was watching it and taking some notes as to what he was talking about, really around this idea of the recipe for success, right? And that's one thing just, you know, that I really want to work on in this YouTube channel, is just give you guys wisdom and drop knowledge, not just from myself, but from people that have already made it, right? And I put that on quotations because remember, making it is very subjective. It depends on what your passion is, what you want to go after in life. So this is what he talks about, right? So he talked about 4 main things. One was finding your passion. Extremely important. It doesn't matter, you know, if you are in your 20s, 30s, even your 40s or 50s, you know, go out there and find what you're truly passionate about and invest your time into that. Because one of the things that he talks about here, which actually is point number 4, which I'll jump to, is that time is our most valuable asset, right? How we choose to spend our time, that is actually our most valuable asset, right? So I know sometimes it seems like, you know, oh, maybe what I'm passionate about is not going to make me money, and I need money to be happy and to be free. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you guys. Like, the money part is important for sure. We need to survive, right? And this idea of being financially free is an incredible feeling, right? But it's worth way more to work with what you're passionate about, because you're investing your time into something that's going to give you that greater why, right? Something that's bigger than yourself, and something that's going to get you up every single day to really go out and get after it. The second thing he talks about, this is just so true, and again, no way to sugarcoat this, you have to grind, you have to put in the work. Through that process, have patience. As long as you're putting in the work every single day, good things are going to happen, great things are going to happen. One thing that I like to do right before bed when I go to sleep is I ask myself, am I one step closer toward my goals? Did I put in enough work today? Did I grind enough today to get 1% closer to my goal, right? And I'll be honest with you, most days it's a yes, but there's some days that it's a no. And that's completely fine, because we can't take ourselves too serious sometimes. And there's days that we just need to chill, we need to relax, again, to reset, right? But this idea of grinding to get what you want and really putting in that work, it's going to make the eventual goal so much better, because when you get there, it's yours. You worked for it, right? You made it happen. So yeah, there's no way around it. We have to grind. We have to put in the work. And then lastly here that he mentioned is this idea of just creating value, right? We are in the value creation business when it comes to really capitalism, right? This idea of, if you want to start a company, okay, make sure that we are providing value to our customers. When we do that, we'll get paying customers, right? It's as simple as that. If you're not in the mindset of building a company and you want to go more traditional routes of being a lawyer, a teacher, etc., you're still providing value, right, to those that you are serving. We are always in service of others. The more we serve others and the better that we make our community and our society and those that we serve, the more blessings you're going to have as a result of that, whether that be financial, you know, the sense of fulfillment, which as human beings we need to strive for as well. It's super, super important. And then actually a bonus point here is that, and that he talks about, is that life is a journey, right? To enjoy it, to have perspective, and to realize that not to take yourself too serious, right? If you fail at something, learn from it. Don't get too down about it, because literally every single successful person has failed, right? I think JC, like Michael Jordan didn't make his JV team, right? They talked about he didn't make his high school team. Michael Jordan, like, that's insane. What did he choose to do with that failure? He just turned it into action. He put in the work. He started going to the gym every single day. And that's what we have to do. You know, like, I'm at a point right now where on paper, it may seem like I've quote unquote made it. Like, I'm super successful, right? I have a growing tech company and it's absolutely killing it. But I have failed so many times to get to where I'm at today. And I will continue to fail. But the most important thing that I'll leave you guys with here is that when you fail, to learn from it, to take that as a learning lesson and to apply those learnings going forward. If you do that over and over again, then the compound interest on your ultimate growth is going to be exponential. So yeah, just wanted to drop some additional wisdom on here based on my reaction to the interview with the mayor. It was an incredible interview. Super blessed that I was able to have that. And yeah, we'll see you guys in Houston. Yes, sir. Let's go. But yeah, we just made it to Houston. I guess I'm like a vlogger now. Look, like,
Yeah, I know, bro. In the middle of the airport.
No fear. No fear. We're going.
First time in Houston. It's a little gray for my liking. I miss the sun, the UV, you know.
There's no
nice.
place like Miami. That's
Yeah,
for
no
sure.
place like home. But I mean, we're on the way to pick up the Lambo that we rented, right? I'm excited. First time driving a Lambo.
Just got the car. Let's see what we got. Like you said, JC, here is the Lambo right here.
Damn. Nah, just kidding, guys. We have to keep it for later.
Yeah, once we'll grind, we'll work, and then we'll get to the Lambo later, right? And then we'll enjoy it more.
Exactly, yeah.
Today we are here in Houston because I'm actually purchasing a soccer facility here in Houston. So one of our clients at Play, it's a facility called Sports Creek. They're located in downtown Houston, and I've been talking back and forth with the owner for about four months now about the possibility of me taking over the business. And yeah, you know, we're at the final stages now. Today we're gonna meet with the landlord of the property itself. I'm most likely not gonna be filming in there, just, you know, to do our thing. But yeah, we're here for that meeting just to talk terms, make sure everything, you know, makes sense for the business. And yeah, I'll walk you guys through that whole process once it's finalized of, you know, actually purchasing the facility, what that means, how we're gonna grow it and all that. We actually have to come back to Houston in what, like 10 days?
Yeah, next week already.
Yeah, like next week already, for a really massive event that we're having with Play and La Liga. So we opened up last year our corporate partnerships department. Shout out to Michelle Miller, our head of corporate partnerships. She's been absolutely instrumental in growing that side of the business. And our first partnership was actually with La Liga, and we've been hosting these different events all throughout the country, and next week we're going to be doing it in Houston, so we'll definitely be filming that. And La Liga is bringing a La Liga legend to the event, so I'll surprise you guys with who that is, but I'll give you an example. In December we had our event in New York, and La Liga brought Iker Casillas, so the World Cup winner Iker Casillas was there, and that was an absolutely incredible experience. Very down-to-earth guy. Iker is, yeah, like, it was awesome meeting him, and just crazy to be around such a legend, you know, like you grow up watching these people. So we're gonna do that next week here in Houston, as well as continue to finalize the deal here with Sports Creek, which is the facility that we're purchasing. But yeah, that's why we're here today. So we're gonna go have this meeting, do our thing, and then yeah, just continue to grind. And then we're definitely gonna sprinkle in some pleasure later tonight. I mean, that sounds weird, but you'll see what I mean. We're gonna attend a really awesome event. I'm a huge fan of somebody that we're gonna be watching today. Again, we'll talk about it a little later, but yeah, I guess that's the line of the episode. We'll sprinkle in some pleasure later tonight. So yeah, let's go see how it goes. Bro, I'm so used to the Tesla, like I left the car on like an idiot. It happens to me every time.
This is some authentic Texas stuff right here.
Bubba's. Let's get some food before this meeting. Okay, well, we just got out of the meeting. How do you think that went, JC?
Bro, I think you killed it.
Yeah?
No glaze, I think you killed it.
No glaze. I don't know. I still don't know what that means. It's like a Gen Z term. But anyways, no, I think that went super well. I think the biggest thing was, so we were meeting with the landlords of the property, of the facility that we purchased. And yeah, I think it was good for us to come meet them in person. They're very traditional individuals, and I really appreciate that, right? I believe in-person meetings, right? Like, you know, having that handshake and just showing up and showing like people who you are, right? So yeah, I was there just giving them my background, telling them about who I am, what we plan to do with their facility, essentially with their land, right? Because the facility is ours. And at the end of the day, we're coming in and trying to implement strategies that are gonna really optimize the facility, but also make the land, you know, a much nicer place and much more inviting place for the community. We're actually gonna go there tonight to the facility, so we'll give you guys a little preview of what it looks like today. It's not in like the worst shape in the world. Like, I wouldn't say it's this crazy overhaul we have to do, except the soccer field does need a lot of work. You guys will see that. But overall, mission successful with this meeting. Now it's on to a fun event, right?
2 assists for Curry already.
It's been such a brutal game. We're down 13 with 4 minutes to go. Our starters aren't playing. It's been a brutal game, man.
It's been all the reserves just coming in
The
and
reserves came back. We were down 30.
chipping at the lead.
Down 30, they brought it back to 13, 4 minutes left. I mean, anything could happen. They gotta put in staff.
Steve Kerr's not putting in staff for Jimmy. I mean, it looks like, look at him.
He's moving, he's stretching a little bit.
He might be.
So the Warriors lost, but it's all good. It was great to be there and to see Steph Curry, my favorite player of all time. So we're super happy to see him. And right now we are on our way to Sports Creek, even though we are exhausted after flying to Houston today, meeting with the landlord of the facility that we're purchasing, going to the Warriors game, and then now we're going to the actual facility. But like we say, right, JC, a startup is not
It's not a 9 to 5.
It's not a 9 to 5, exactly. It is a 24/7. So yeah, we'll go now to Sports Creek, meet with the owner of the facility, the current owner, check it out, see how everything's going, and then yeah, show you guys what it looks like right now.
Might be
it's
a play
gonna change
game.
a lot. Yeah, there might be a play game going on for sure, and just check out the vibes, how it's going. And I'm actually just remembering that Sports Creek was the first facility that I visited outside of Miami when we were launching Play in Houston. So Houston was our second market when we launched outside of Miami, and Sports Creek was the first facility that I visited. So it's just crazy to see how everything comes full circle and that we're gonna take over. So we officially take over the business on June 1st, so a little over a month from now. And yeah, we're gonna check it out, talk to the owner, see how things are right now, and then I'm super excited to show you guys the before and after, because we have some big things planned for this facility. So let's go get it.
Your new home soon.
Our new home soon. Crazy. They got the projector going.
This will be sick for watch
Yeah,
parties.
man, for watch parties. So yeah, these are the fields currently. Very iconic blue fields here in Houston, Texas.
Are we keeping the blue, changing the blue, or are we gonna let them know?
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. I'm not gonna say if we're gonna keep or change the blue, but this is one of the fields. So they have 2 7 versus 7 fields. And yeah, we're gonna be doing some big things right here. I'm super excited about it. And very soon as well. Very soon. We actually are already in the process of everything. So I'll show you guys that process of what it entails, what it's gonna look like, and everything. But yeah, this is the before and after. We got somebody there wearing a play bib, which is great. Yeah, man. Football is life. Who is it that says that?
Patrice Evra, right?
No.
Oh,
Well, maybe he says that
you're
too.
talking about
the guy from Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso, yeah.
Football is life. I mean, it really is, honestly.
Oh, yeah,
At least in my world.
It is.
Soccer is life. Sports Creek, we're actually going to change the name. It's going to be called Pegaso HTX. So I actually own a facility in Miami, and it's called Pegaso Miami. And this one's going to be called Pegaso HTX. So Pegaso, the name derives from Pegasus, right? The unicorn-looking Greek animal. Also from Hercules.
Yeah.
Remember Hercules, the
Yeah.
Pegasus? So yeah, the logo is nice and like a horse and everything. I'll put up the logo here so you guys can see it. Crazy logo. But 2 weeks we're already gonna change the turf.
Okay, nice.
And then it'll take like 2 weeks to actually install it. But so like in a month it'll be ready.
Nice.
But yeah, I got you.
All right, man. Well, I'm on the field.
All right, do your thing.
I got you.
Yeah.
Serving the community here.
Always, man. Gotta serve the community, always. Let's joke a little bit. Alright, we just left the facility. It's midnight. Oh my, I know I said this is a 24/7, but oh my god, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy. But no, we had a great meeting with the owner, the current owner of the facility. And yeah, we're super pumped. A lot of opportunities, right, JC?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's ours for the taking, and what we do with it, we'll decide the outcome. So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm super pumped. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do. We'll be back in Houston next week. We have a huge event with Play and La Liga. and then we'll be back at this facility to start implementing these changes. But yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to sleep. But yeah, it was a great day. We flew to Houston. We spoke to the landlord. We saw Golden State take a massive beating, unfortunately. And then we went to Sports Creek, met with the owner of the facility. So overall, successful day. But yeah, as always, we are back at it again. When? Tomorrow, I guess?
Of course.
All right, on to the next. Let's go. Good morning. It is the day after, and it is time to go back to Miami. We just got to Houston, but we're heading back to Miami. In the elevator now, but let's see if JC is waiting for me downstairs. Let's see. Oh, there he is.
Let's go. Good morning.
Oh, dude. Another day, we're back at it.
Let's go.
How are we feeling?
Good, man.
Yeah?
Explored the city a little bit.
Did you?
A little bit. I went on a walk, got a coffee.
Beautiful Houston.
Yeah.
Houston or Miami? What do you prefer? Houston all day, right?
Bro, all day. Stop playing with that question.
today is a huge game, the biggest game of the season.
Yeah, definitely.
Manchester United against Athletic Bilbao, leg one of the semi-final Europa League. I think we're gonna tie. I think it's gonna be a 1-1. 1-1. If not, it'll be like 1-0. We'll lose. But that's okay. I think that'll be solid going into next week. So yeah, we got to the airport early so we could watch the game. So yeah, fingers crossed that it goes well.
Good eats before the
For the game.
big match. You feeling nervous?
I am, man. I'm like super nervous about this game. Let's see. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I mean, look.
Nico Williams worrying the United defence.
But
Stealing
I
possession
mean,
back.
when duty calls, duty calls.
What do you think? It was a pen?
That one, I think it was a pen. He held them back.
Let's see.
Look at him. Right there. Clearly grabbed him.
But is it enough? That is the question.
Yeah.
Dude,
but
that's
he
a
pushed
man.
him.
Is it?
They're not gonna give it though. Let's go!
Nice.
Let's go! Penalty, baby!
Damn.
Let's go!
So, the penalty after lengthy...
Red card! No way!
Sent off.
No way! I don't think it was a red.
That's
yo.
harsh.
That's
harsh.
harsh, man. That's harsh.
Oh,
Easy,
calm,
easy.
cool, collected.
Encore. Let's go.
Thanks. So we might have some fire content for the vlog and at the end of May.
Come on.
Yeah.
Not yet.
You didn't feel that on the year too?
3-0. You saw? 3-0. Another goal. Let's go. So it's 3-0 right now. The second half just started. We are 30,000 feet up in the sky. But, you know, no matter if we're on the ground in the sky, we got to support Man United. And crazy first half. They ended up getting a red card. And we're up 3-0, which is insane. I was honestly expecting us to tie this game or to at least lose by 1 goal. Not that I'm not confident in my team. I watched Man United long enough to be realistic. So for us to be up 3-0 right now is honestly like a miracle, to be honest. But the job's not finished, so let's see if we can get it done. Man United just won 3-0 in the first leg of the Europa League semifinal. We're back home. I would say we're gonna go back now and chill, relax, but no. We're back at it. We're gotta keep grinding, Got a big day tomorrow, Friday. Just have a bunch of back-to-back meetings. But yeah, that's it for the first part of the Houston trip. Next part is next week. So yeah, as always, on to the next one. Go time, baby. Best team. Let's go.
How are we feeling today?
Play FC, we're feeling great. We're gonna get the W today and pretty much secure a playoff spot. Let's go. Plan 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice. Go, back in the middle. Yo. Hey, start to do it. Gustavo, quédate atrás, quédate atrás. Let's go! Goalie play. Go play. Just hold it, hold it. Look at Arthur. Finish that, come on. Let's go! Guys, get back now, get back. Let's go! Let's go, baby. Let's go! 4-2.
Go play!
We had a great game. We did the job. However, we need to be focused from the beginning. Every single game we've gotten scored on the first goal. And every team now knows that we're at the top and they're gonna come out with their best squad every single time. So we can't go in there sleeping the first few minutes. We need to go in hard from the minute the whistle blows, okay? So shout out to Blake who came in and turned it around. Yeah, give it a clap for him. And to Arthur again, another great performance. Eric, thanks for coming out. Everybody, you showed up. We hope that JC feels better because we need you for the playoffs. And good job, guys.
All right, bring it in, bring it in.
Bring it in, guys. Let's go, baby. One foot in the playoffs. Let's go. First place. Round 3. 1, 2, 3. Play.
What'd you see out there? What'd you see? Tell people.
Honestly, I think this was our most tactical game where we didn't depend on individualities of the players that we have. So I think today was our most tactical game. We didn't depend on the individual player per se, which has been our strength for the season, right? Roman, Jesus, myself one time. But today we came together as a team. We tried different tactics and we just worked well. We touched the ball like we hadn't before, and we had really good performances from the whole team. Blake, had an amazing performance. Down 1-0. He came in and turned it around. We just gotta keep going. One more win. Hopefully we can secure a playoff spot. But
Bueno, yo soy la traducción. No sé qué dijo, pero buen partido. Vamos.